Hello and welcome to part 2 of the topic, The Challenge of Leadership. This is Words on Marble from the Reader's Advantage. My name is Akin Odidi. In part 1 of this series, I spoke about the challenges faced by leaders in managing businesses and societal expectations and how to manage some of these expectations. Some of the suggestions to manage these expectations are: leaders must allow and accept constructive criticisms. They must be willing to ask for feedback about their performances from multiple sources, and they must look carefully at all advices that they are given before accepting them. In continuation, I will be looking at 4 additional suggestions on how leaders can manage the huge expectations from their business and the society. Number 1. Leaders must beware of sycophants. Most leaders have within their inner caucuses people that are like-minded and are afraid to tell them the truth. Such people never see anything wrong in the leader's actions or decisions and always pump a leader's ego. They follow the leader blindly, either because of ignorance or because of what they stand to gain. Leaders should be wary of such people. Sycophants insulate leaders from reality as they cover up truth. They are yes men and always tell the leaders what they want to hear. A leader should therefore be careful if all they hear is good news and no constructive criticisms. In the words of Brian Tracy, become a leader that people will follow voluntarily, even if you had no title or position. Do not fall into people's deception because of the position you hold and what they stand to gain from you. Number 2, leader must always lead from the front. The podium for leaders to lead is the examples they set for others. Leaders should set examples through their hard work, dedication, and optimism. When their followers and the workforce see the leaders leading meetings, following through objectives, and demonstrating unwavering commitment, they know that such leaders are good examples to live up to. In the words of John Maxwell, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. An unsteady and worried leader passes on negative energy to the workforce, which makes them anxious and unsure of themselves. Followers and workforce watch their leaders' mannerisms and behaviors, so leaders should set good examples by leading from the front. Leading from the front entails being a leader by name, by title, and by responsibility. A leader that shies away from responsibility is seen as a weak and unserious leader by followers. Number 3, leaders must follow set priorities. Leaders should break the organization vision into a series of workable objectives and set milestones. They should know what has to be done and at what stage before moving on to the next project. Moduled objectives model up vision. Followers and workforce need orderliness, and this is always set by the leadership. Finally, leaders must be engaging. Leaders should work with their followers and workforce with a conviction that every problem they may encounter has a solution. Leaders will encounter unexpected situations along the way, and they should carry along the followers and the workforce from the onset in order not to dampen their spirits. Leaders should make the followers and the workforce feel part of the success so that they will not be disengaged in difficult times. Leaders should make it clear that they expect challenges along the way at any given moment, but they believe in the ability of the followers and the workforce to work with them to find appropriate solutions. The leadership challenge is an ongoing debate, but providing space and time for leaders to pause, reflect, and see things differently is fundamental to a leader's development and in overcoming some of these challenges. This brings me to the end of my discussion on this topic. There's a whole chapter on the topic in my book, Followership: Leading from Behind. This book is now available on Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk as ebook, audiobook, and as paperback. Thank you and continue to stay safe. Bye for now.